I'll sack that fool. Hit him, 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 hit him. Smash him up, watch that move. Went too swift, can't catch these dudes. Hit him, 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 hit him. Listen, 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 listen. This Eagles talk high, this talk Eagles. Philly bleed green, it's from your people. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat, Shell, and Dante, the dark job. Drop the stats on them, drop the facts on them. Spur King, baby, let's get it on.
And yes, we are victorious. It took us 3 weeks, but we're here. We're back in the W column. Make some noise for your Philadelphia Eagles because they get a round of applause right now. Yes, it's about dog time. Listen, you're watching Eagles Talk by Eagles fans, for Eagles fans, and our Philadelphia Eagles are victors against the Minnesota Vikings with a final score of 22-28. They did it. It was a close game. It really wasn't a close game. We was more physical. They had more opportunities in the red zone. Our defense stood up to all that. And I got to give it to them right now. My Philadelphia Eagles, our Philadelphia Eagles, your Philadelphia Eagles, go into next week at 5-2. A little bit banged up, but healthy enough to get ready for the New York Midgets. So we're in a celebratory time. We get the opportunity to break down some things. Shout out to Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, both receivers going over 100 yards. I'll break that down in a moment. They looked like a different offensive team at times. The run game is still not there, but the pass game has a lot that has changed and looks much, much, much better than it did a few weeks ago. All right, so let me know what you're taking a shot there as we celebrate our Philadelphia Eagles getting this victory. I'm doing the Jameson. The Jameson is we won. You know what that means. Next week, I'll be doing Jameson once again. Goodness gracious, too many Jameson in my life. All right. Dante still is traveling, so he could not be on. Hopefully, we get Nichelle within the next 2 weeks or after the bye week. And let me know what you're shooting out there. Let me get you some early comments before I start the quarter. Jeremiah, we won. Is that what everyone wanted to see? You had to put out the Jalen Hurts comment, huh? Is that what you wanted to see? Me to throw for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, a perfect passer rating? Is this what you wanted to see? Is this what you want? All right, let me get to it. Keith Aaron on YouTube. Hell yes, we're effing back. We don't get gas in the second quarter. That defense, man. Shout out to our defense. Deion Jones, I'm gonna break out a single barrel small batch for the victory. Oh man, don't tip me with a good time. It is it feels good. We're celebrating our Philadelphia Eagles. We have a lot of things we have to talk about, a lot of things we have to go over, which was we break down during upon further review on Thursday. But today we're going to celebrate our Philadelphia Eagles. Let me know what you're drinking out there. I am drinking again the Jameson. And we're going to take one for our Philadelphia Eagles. Down the hatch. Let me know what you're drinking. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the Quarter.
We got to do that. Yes, our Birds pull out the victory in Minnesota against the Carson Wentz-led Minnesota Vikings. Listen, Shout out to our defense. They let that Minnesota Vikings team go 1 for 6 in the red zone. That is, I mean, normally when you're in the red zone 6 times, you score at least 2 or 3 times. They scored once, and the commentators talked about it. That's a 16% clip. That's not good. That's not good. That means the defense stepped up to the challenge. They were more physical than the offense. Were there opportunities missed? Hell yeah. Jalen Hurts had a pick 6. He picked off Carson Wentz. So did Andrew McCuba. Listen, this team, there's going to be their ups. There's going to be the ups and downs. But right now, this victory might be the victory that we need to really understand that we are a much better team than the teams that we're playing against. We let them into games. We don't put them away yet. We don't know how to put the team away. It's hard for me to say that as we are the defending Super Bowl champions, but at the same time, we're up 21-6, and we let them come back. So let me get some more comments. Jeremiah, still questioning the play call. You know what, Jeremiah? At first, yes, I did. The running plays are so blah, but I saw some double crossers, which is a short double, a short cross, and a deeper cross. That one pass play to a wide open Devontae Smith off a play action under the center. Play action was brilliant. That's what we want to see more of. It actually brought the safety down because it put the safety in a situation where he had to either cover Devontae Smith or cover Dallas Goedert. He chose to come down and cover Dallas Goedert. And freaking Devontae Smith, your biggest threat is wide open. Jackie Myers, we odd out another one. Mad props to the defense. Go Birds. Yes, we did. Jameson and Ginger Ale. Listen, I got Ginger Ale in there, but I'm taking them straight back for our Philadelphia Eagles. Every quarterback eyes get big when they see number 7. You know what? It's not the thing about Keely Rangle coming in. It's the route running that they had designed for Jordan Addison. His route running were more or less out routes, out and up routes. That was the quick stuff to get wide open. Jackie's drinking the Stellas, drinking the last one. Oh, you know what? I think I'm drinking the last Corona here too. Glad the win came out of that. Injuries happen. They are afraid of next week. Listen, we had some big injuries. I'm going to talk about them real quick. Cam Jurgens left the game. Still, I haven't got any information on Cam Jurgens yet. Moral Jumbo got injured with friendly fire by Keely Rango. So once we find out more information, we'll probably give it to you upon further review. So we did have a few injuries, especially with Cam Jurgens going out early. He was out in the first quarter. He didn't play the whole game. He did not play. James Ashfield put up. Now you did mention that the run game still didn't look good. My question for you is, why don't you design runs outside the tackle? So run game is something to be designed. I think they did. You see, they made a conservative effort to do more of a sweep plays. Design pitch plays to Saquon Barkley to get him on the edges. Some of the plays hit, some of the plays didn't. I mean, he still ran for 48 yards, maybe, 44 rushing yards with a few yards that was minus off the last drive. The thing about it is the offensive line is not giving the same holes they did last year to Saquon. That's clear as day. When Saquon get the handoff, he has a defender right in his face. That's more evident than the play where we thought he went down. He made a spin move on the defense end that just crashed down. He made a spin move off him to get the first down. I mean, to get more rushing yards. So I understand the thing about trying to get him on the outside, but our offensive line has to do a much better job of creating running lanes for Saquon. You don't have to create, gaping holes so you can put a semi in. This is a big enough hole where he can slither through. And after that, his natural ability takes over. Bill Crow said, well, it's ugly, but we won. Yes. DarkKnight is up here. Hey, what's up, DarkKnight? All right. He said, bro, I had to break out the bottle tonight. Yes. We'll say what that withdrew from YouTube. I've been trying to avoid the bottle, but hard to do as Eagles. Listen, If you're an Eagles fan, you're gonna have multiple bottles. If I could show you my bar, you'll see the multiple bottles I'm ready to break out. Because I see, you know what, it's just it's needed. Um, Let me get to some more of the comments. Dante, he said, "I'm sorry, team. I was asleep, but I woke for the big AJ catches at the end, TD and big catch to steal the game." So for Dante, I give him a pass for this game because he was taking care of some family business. It was very important. So Dante, yes, get some well deserved rest. I will talk to you after the game as we prepare for our um, upon for the review on Thursday, where we look at a more in-depth look of this game, see what we did right, what we did wrong, what we need to improve on. Um, Bill Crow said, "Play calling is ridiculous. I can't imagine us getting too far if this continues." You're right, Bill. And I'll be honest with you, the play calling is not something that you see us lighting up the scoreboard. But you know what? We averaged over 20 points per game, except for the last game that we played with Giants. We got 17 points. Uh, so this offense is not what we envision it to be yet. It may be shaping into that now. As I see, they had more crossing routes. I've been saying this for a very long time. These outside routes, yeah, you got great receivers. They can get deep and stuff like that, but your crosses are the ones that bring the safeties up. When you bring the safeties up, do you have your outside routes wide open? Shoot, that play actually passed a deep ball to Devontae Smith, where he has his season high, his career long 79-yard pass is a microcosm of you having these crosser routes, these shorter routes. Now, when you go play action, you go off. So that big play was a play action under center, which they went off a script. Normally, when they're under center, they're handing the ball off. They changed it this game. If you pay attention, there were a lot of plays. The big play to Devontae Smith, the play to Devontae Smith over the defense. They were both play action passes under the center, whereas though the safety came up, the linebacker came up, just like in the Super Bowl. Those plays are wide open. If you're all constantly just running while you're under center, that's easy to defend. Very easy to defend. Dion said, "It's Smitty proved he's a true number one receiver regardless of slight frame." Listen, we got receiver one, we got receiver one, we got receiver three, we got tight end one, we got running back one, we got quarterback three. We have some ballers on our team. We have some ballers on our team. Yes, I said quarterback three because he still has to get back into his flow of being that top quarterback in the league. First game in over a year, throw for 300 yards. He looked phenomenal. He had a perfect, Jalen Hurts had a perfect passer rating of 158.3. He looked great. I'm not gonna hold you up. He looked great. It was times where the offense was so blah, and he got sacked three times, but the run game is really taking away what the team can really do. When we don't have a run game, we can't really do too much. Dante said, "Wow, Jalen had a perfect pass rating, incredible. He came up big in a much needed win. Absolutely, Dark Knight. He came up big. This is the game that we need from our quarterback, week in and week out. We got one more game before the bye week, which is a needed bye week. I'm not gonna hold you up. It's a much needed bye week, but we have a revenge game coming up, and we're getting more into the revenge during our Thursday podcast." Jeremiah said, "Sleep. You better sleep the rest of the season since we won." So Dark Knight, he said, "You better." He said, "I gotta run solo." I'm not running solo, Dark Knight. Get some rest. You did what we had to do for the family. I'll see you on Thursday. And I see you on next. Well, we play next Sunday, right? I'll see you next Sunday. Drew Johnson said, "Coach still trying to fill out these games. Obviously, Jaden's still rolling, and then you call a conservative run on 3rd and 5. I see what they were trying to do on that 3rd and 5, but the run game has not been working. The pass game, the intermediate game was definitely working. Uh, I feel bad for Isaiah Rodgers because he had his best friend really put up one his better games of the year against him. Um, Eddie, what up, Eddie? This was a step in the right direction. Petrudo still on life support. The pass game will open running game after bye week. You will see. I believe that. I really believe that the passing game, especially when you mix in these crossing routes. Now, I have to emphasize this, Eddie. These crossing routes is essential to how we can do things moving forward. If you have a passing tree that has everything looking in this direction and never coming across my nose, it makes life easier for the defense because we don't have to defend nothing in the middle of the field. All we're doing is putting our safeties in the cover too deep and telling our corners to build a little bit. Makes life easy. Yeah, yes, Dion, I do have to apologize. I do have. I always say Jalen Hurts is our quarterback number one, but right now he had been playing like quarterback three. You said I didn't take him out the top five. I see I didn't take him out the top five. I said it's quarterback three, because he has room to grow. All these players have room to grow. All these players on this team have room to grow. They get better to be the number one at their position. All right. Jalen Hurts included. Even though he has only one interception this season, he hasn't been playing like QB1. I don't know what it was or what it is. Could have been the offensive coordinator not calling the plays that makes him look good, or the offensive scheme not resting on his abilities. Absolutely. But you know what? Today was a sample size of what he could truly do when you unleash him with these top-notch wide receivers. These receivers should not go a whole game only with one reception or two receptions. Absolutely not. Not both. I can understand Smitty getting 9 receptions and maybe AJ getting 1, or AJ getting 9 and Smitty getting 1, but that should never be a disparity like that. It should never be a disparity like that. Bill Crow went on and said they should play action more, but we can't seem to run the rock, maybe due to injuries. Who knows? We have to get this work out. We definitely do. I don't know if is it because we're missing Tyler Steen. That actually may be the reason. But we have to get this run game moving. We need Saquon Barkley to be the Superman like he was last year. Listen, we don't need him to run for 2,000 yards. If you run for 1,500 yards, that makes that defense be honest. Yeah, put 8 man in the box like the Minnesota Vikings did today, and Jalen Hurts is going to complete 19 for 23, throw for 326 yards, average 14 yards per play, and have a perfect quarterback rating. All right, let's get some more comments. Alan said, what's up, fan from Arizona? I know it's hot down there, Alan. 3rd and 5 call was BS. Yes, it was. They're lucky to escape the game. Missed field goal could have been fatal. That is the first missed field goal of Jake Elliott's season this year. And that's something that we can rely on. We can rely on what they say, death, taxes, and Jake Elliott making this year. His first field goal is missed. It's something to behold. That is crazy. And you're 100% right. We have to be more better. We have to be more fundamental sound in making those things. They said at that particular time when he missed that field goal, they were running. They were running off the field. They were running players off the field. So if they were running players off the field, they snapped the ball. That's 5 yards. That's 5 yards. Pontero, what's up, sir? How you doing? Drew Johnson said, yes, that makes sense. You have to challenge the middle of the field. He's talking about when I said we have to do more crossing routes. But listen, I'll do in 14 minutes without taking another shot. So we got to take another shot for our Philadelphia Eagles. Let me know what you drink. I'm drinking the winning Jameson triple, which I was drinking too the next time. And I'm not going to say it out loud. Let me know what you're drinking out there. We're going to drink one again for our Philadelphia Eagles. As I get to some more comments in a minute. Let me know what you're drinking out there. He said AJ and Smitty still mad. Yeah, because they could have 300 yards receiving. But let me know what you're drinking. I'm taking a shot to our victorious Philadelphia Eagles. As they they actually did beat up on Minnesota Vikings. 22-28, the Philadelphia Eagles come out victorious. So let me know what you're drinking. Down the hash to our Philadelphia Eagles. 3, 2, 1. Yes, our Philadelphia Eagles are victorious. Shout out to Jalen Hurts as he threw up a perfect passer rating. What we've been waiting for all season. The last 2 games, he has been tremendous, making sure he doesn't put the ball in harm's way. That one interception he had last week, it's his only interception during the whole season. People are upset that I called him quarterback 3. He will be quarterback 1 by the end of the season. Trust and believe, because he would tell you right now, I have room to grow. He would say, you know what? Even though I had a passer per quarterback rating, it was a pass I wish I had back. I know he would say that. Jay threw the last pass to AJ on pure trust. Gorgeous. That was the that was a beautiful play. All right. So let's put that into perspective. That was a play where Isaiah Rodgers was expecting a slant route. He did the slant and go. They both were in sync on that. So when they're both on sync, it's a dangerous combination. If the rest of the season looks like this, nobody's going to touch Jalen, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith as the best 1-2 combo, because he throws one of the best placed balls in the NFL, hands down. Period. Eagles need to place Toph at center. Well, they did place Toph at center, and he got blown up. He had a penalty. Stuff we got to look back on the game tech for that. Let me get some more recent comments. Tony, you did tell me we were going to win. So was the OC play caller or just Jaden going F it? AJ or Smitty got to be down there somewhere. Probably a little bit of both. I think it was more of a strategy to that. I think we knew they were going to sit on some out routes, some comeback routes, and we ran some unconventional offense. Again, we ran crossing routes today. Deep over, short over, to bring the safety, to put them in a situation where they had to either take the short route or the deep route, and they chose the deep. They chose the short route all the time for some reason. It's a game that the offensive coordinator has to get into a rhythm to understand this is what this team is. This team is not just straight up deep balls or comeback ball. You have to mix this offense up and make it more creative. Now, since we got the pass game going the last 2 weeks, we need that run game to get going. We need Saquon to get going. Patera said, AJ and Smitty still mad. I don't think they're mad. Clinton Goddard said, the team is playing at 70%. They are improving. You don't want to play your best football in October. Championships are won in October, brother. I truly understand that, Clinton. And you know what? You're 100% right. You get in the rhythm around this time. This is a time where you get the kinks out and you start getting to your rhythm and you start creating your identity of what you're going to be on the second half of the season. This is still the first half of the season for us, right? The second half of the season, we should have a clear thought process of what we really are, what our identity is. You know, we shouldn't be sitting here guessing like, oh man, we still need a second corner. Oh man, we got to bring Brandon Graham back out of retirement because we can't rush in. Listen, after the bye week, we get some crucial players back. We get Jacorian Benner back, the corner we traded for the Raiders, who was a good corner, who probably will be starting over Dory Jackson and Keely Rango. We get Nolan Smith back. He's a violence maker. All right. He's on the field. When he's on the edge, he makes violence, and it makes it very difficult for you to get those outside or inside runs to that side. He's a difference maker. We're missing that right now. We are missing those aspects, and you're 100% right. Right now, we're not even 70. I wouldn't say we're at 70%, even though we're 5-2, which is tremendous. We're much lower than that because we haven't developed the flow yet with the offensive pass game and the offensive run game. We haven't got that yet. Yes, Dion, you definitely would drink that. Keith Horton said, if Hurts plays AJ, Saquon like we should win every time. I mean, maybe he gets some screen passes to Saquon and get him out there in the in the flat one-on-one with a linebacker like we did a few weeks ago when we scored that like for the 47-yard touchdown. I'm not even Cowboys. Cow turd suck. We know that. That is a great stat line. If anybody don't know what those numbers are, Jalen Hurts threw for 326 yards. He had a QBR rating or quarterback rating, which is perfect at 158.3. You can't get no better than that. Drew is drinking the 5-time distilled Russian vodka. All right, I got about 5 more minutes. That was my alarm clock. Is Dylan hurt or on a trade block? Listen. He fumbled twice last week. That's why he was a healthy scratch today because he fumbled twice last week. And we can't have turnovers on the offensive side of the ball. The way we're struggling right there, we can't have turnovers. That's the one thing we pride ourselves on right now as a team that doesn't really turn the ball over. But we are a team that takes the ball from their opponent. I think we're a +3 in a turnover category. After the end of this week, we'll be +3. We were +1, I believe, which is a great thing. But right now, I think we'll be +3. Pull out your cigar, Jalen. Enjoy your day. Pat been drinking. I love Jalen. All right, I love Jaden. But I can't give him a number one spot because I know he has room to improve with this offense. And again, just like Clinton said, if we're at 70% and you put your quarterback number one, and he tells you I have room to improve, then we know he's not there yet. And I don't want him to be there, yes, October. I want him to be there in December, in January, and damn near in February. Get some more recent comments. Who or how we trade for? Listen, I don't know. You got a better question. You said which bank we going to rob? No, I'm joking. Bill Crow said, "Is it me or did you notice some bad tackling tech?" Yeah, I did. But you know what? I can't really speak on that. I have to go back and look at the tape. There was a lot of missed tackles, especially one against Carson Wentz. The one that got Moro Jumbo injured, um, Jalen Campbell missed. He whiffed, but we know Carson Wentz. He has the ability to be slippery and be elusive when he wants to be. It's his mental makeup that makes him such a terrible starting quarterback right now. Well, for us, and he's not playing up to that standard that we once had him before. The Titans defensive end. Let me know who that Titan defensive end is. I don't have an intern today. We're not gonna mention somebody put up there. I'm not gonna mention that. I'm not gonna bring that up. Eagles. Now the Eagles monster has to destroy the. Yeah, listen. We need to put the Giants over our knee and teach them a freaking lesson. They were chirping, they were chanting, they were doing all the above after they beat the defending champs. Like they won the Super Bowl. I need this team to come into next Sunday here at Lincoln Financial Field and say, you know what? You guys on a short week. We have full strength right now. We're going to bust your ass. All right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go off the rails a little bit. Maybe Trey Hickerson may be the guy that we trade for. He's, Cincinnati Bengals. I don't know. Jackie Myers said, "Good job, Pat," or should I say, "Flash, see you Thursday, go Birds." Yes, I am inebriated. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. You do so too. I'm watching these cow turrets and these commies do what they do on this TV. I'm probably going to take a nap. I'm going to do what Dante did. Listen, we deserve a time to sit back and relax. Go smoke your favorite cigar. If you don't smoke, go get one of your favorite drinks. If you don't drink, get the drink that you drink. It could be juice, it could be lemonade, it could be iced tea, it could be wine. Whatever it is, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We look forward to seeing you on Thursday upon further review as we go over this victory. Safety. All right, Cowboys got safety. They got what? They don't call it a safety? Yeah, all right, yeah, call it a safety. All right, 7-2. Two teams in the NFC East. Anyway. So from myself, DarkKnight, Nichelle, Eagles talk. To the family out there, we appreciate y'all. Go Birds, fly Eagles, fly. We look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Relax, kick your feet up, and take a nap if you want to. Victorious Eagles Sunday. I'll see you on Thursday. Peace.
We go live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Smash him up, crack that fool. Quarterback whack, yo, sack that fool. Hit him, hit him.